Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning. This is around 8:36 a.m. in Singapore morning. Still quite a wet morning, but not as heavy rain as yesterday. So I'm going to answer some of the questions asked in the previous stream. Like for example, Linda asked, um, how long I have to get here before the cafe start operating. Ideally, it's about 30 minutes to 45 minutes in advance, because once we are here, we have to set up, make sure everything is there, make sure our stock, by right, this should be done in the previous shift, which is the end shift. Hello, morning. Hi. Hot Americano?
Yeah.
Yes. Having here or to go? We just start. We just start. Yeah. Aircon takes a while to. So two black coffee for you. So latte or flat white? Flat white has a slightly lesser milk. Okay, sure. Oh, just a second. Should be takeaway. My mistake. A latte. $11. Yeah, thank you. So my was changed. Just wait for a short while. So normally we have two different blend. One blend for the black coffee, and also for smaller milk-based coffee such as cortado, piccolo. Right, for latte, which tends to go with a little bit more milk, we'll use a slightly stronger blend. Usually with robusta. Usually. Good morning. I can go straight inside. Yeah. Thank you. It's a hot Americano. Yeah, sugar is over here. Let me open it for you. Sugar is over here. Is it okay? Come.
Strong?
It's Arabica, so it's not as strong as the other coffee. Yeah, but it should be able to wake you up in the morning. It's not bitter, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit hot, be careful. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Are we your first customer?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Let me close it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I think it's a little bit too hot. You can throw it here. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Good day. Bye bye. Bye bye. So probably not an ideal time to do live stream. But I'll still do it anyway to record my daily operations. Yep. So to get back to the question regarding how earlier I should be here, preferably 30 minutes. But one good thing about one thing is the most important thing is the ending shift for the previous day. If the person and the shift does a good job in cleaning, in replacing all the bags, replenishing all the foods, clean up the machines, then in the morning it'll be a lot easier for us to start. Let's say it's a perfect setting in the previous ending shift, previous day ending shift. Then in the morning, I can get the shop to be ready in 15 minutes. I will just need about a minute or two to dial in the coffee because I think dialing in the coffee is really important. So it's important that we dial in our first coffee from the various blend that we have in the hopper. So to ensure the quality is there, so that throughout the day, the taste shouldn't run too much, and the extractions of the espresso shouldn't run too much as well. So that's the important thing to do in the morning. Typically, I think 20 minutes will be sufficient. Right, so let me set up some of the food. We have some new craft beans that's coming in, so I'll be setting it up in front of the table there. So let me go in the kitchen and get it. Morning, everyone. We just have our first two customers coming in. Okay, maybe I should make myself a string first, then I can talk about it more. Okay, I think I'll probably do a piccolo today. So piccolo is a single shot. Ratio to milk to espresso is about 1:3. That's how we do it in our cafe. Split the double shot into a single cup each. Let's try the angle. Alright, since there's no customer, let me sit down and chit chat with all of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, right? Yep. Right, if you have any question at all, can shoot the questions if you have any. Regarding the opening of the cafe, of course, as I mentioned yesterday, is the cost of the rental, cost the downtime during a renovation, which we do not have it because the shop was already renovated before we came in. We are quite lucky in a way, and within a month time we are up and running. And because we come from the supplying of equipment side, so it make it easier a lot easier for us to to start the business smoothly. And before I start the cafe is actually the last thing I want to do, as I mentioned in many different time, right? Because F&B is usually very challenging in many ways. For example, staffing, to get the right staff to run your cafe, baristas. A lot of I would say a lot of people, when they want to apply for a barista job, they think that they are just stand there making coffee for customers, but it's actually much more than that. You have to, of course, make good coffee, right? Different kinds of coffee. You have to remember all the recipe. That's the basic duty. On top of that, you have to do cleaning. You have to do stocking, restocking, stock taking, cleaning of the maintaining. Make sure that all the areas are clean. Well, especially your barista counter. Clear the plates when the customer finish our food or finish our coffee. Do the washing of the dishes. Clean the toilets. Yes, definitely. Yeah. We have a guest toilet outside, so the toilet needs regular maintenance. Otherwise, our toilet is actually pretty nice, right? Yeah. So many customers that came to our shop mentioned that our toilet is actually pretty well renovated. Yeah. probably show you another time, right? It's a bit weird to show you the toilet. And coming back to the challenges, I think staffing, is the one that's most challenging. And I think employees have different expectations. So you have to, as a management, you have to manage their expectations. Yeah, I think that's quite challenging. I think anything deals with human resource, human personal relationship is complicated. And why, eventually, why do I want to set up this cafe? Number one is because the offer to me is too good, right? So shop is already fully renovated. I just have to do a little bit of modifications to start it. That's number one. Number two, we come from the equipment side. I used to have a showroom at Eunos area, just showcase the machines that we have. But the place, if you've seen from my previous video, it's a showroom, but it's not a very conducive environment in such a way that there's no running water, no proper drainages, which means when I make coffee, I have to constantly get water from outside, and then all the wastewater I have to contain in a big container, and I have to do regular cleaning. And this is not something I want to do. So when this shop comes by, right, I merge two shops into one. And why cafe, right? Since the operating cost is so high, because we roast our own coffee, all the coffee is roasted in-house. So what's the best way to showcase our coffee other than opening a cafe, right? If you sell your coffee bean roasted online, how do you get it? How do you get it to, to get more people to know about the coffee? How do you do it? I constantly ask myself this question: if I do not have a shop front, how do I get more people to taste my coffee? Yeah. People who buy machines, yes, there are people who buy machines and they will eventually try my coffee. But the problem is, people who buy machine compared to people who drink coffee, is the ratio is maybe 1:200. Yeah, every 200 customers, maybe there'll be one that owns a machine. And yeah, so I think cafe is one of the best way to showcase our beans, right? With proper shelf, with my staff able to describe the tasting notes to my customer. I think, and eventually they can open the bag, smell the beans inside, and these are very experiential things which you probably can't do online. So a physical shop, such as a cafe, is needed. Yeah, so I hope that answers the questions to some of my friends out there who posed the question yesterday. Right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, right? You can say hello to each other. I can see there are 3 of you now. Hello. Maybe you can let me know where you're from and what time is your area right now. And maybe let me know, is this a good time to start the stream? Because I think it's a good thing for me in the morning. I can sit down if there are not too many customers. I can do something like that. Yeah, let me know, right? And regarding the Timemore Sculptor 078S, I think I'll be returning my the white color unit to my friend first, and I'll bring out my black color one to test it. I've bring out my unit and test. It seems that the button is not as finicky as my friend's one, so I have to let my friend know that he probably have to inform Timemore to get it changed. Yeah. Yesterday we roasted some coffee because quite a number of our coffee is running out. Right. Okay. Let me take my customer's order. Hi, morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes.
I've never been here. before.
Oh, never been here before?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Awesome. Do you work around this area?
No.
No.
I come regularly to Raffles.
Ah, okay, okay. Yes.
So what coffee do you have?
Do you like black or do you like milk-based coffee?
What I usually drink is either oat latte
Okay.
or oat mocha.
Okay. So you want to try our latte first?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's do our
And
latte.
it's heavy and strong, so usually like extra shot and extra shot.
Okay, okay. So 3 shots is it good enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So having here or take away? Sure. Anything else to go with it?
So
Which one?
The-
The pastries, yeah?
nice.
Yeah. Sorry?
I don't know which one. The green one
The green one is matcha.
or the no.
Yeah.
This is like
This is lychee. This is passion fruit.
Uh-huh.
And this is the hazelnut chocolate. Sure. We'll heat it up for you. By payway? Okay, just step here. Do you need the receipt?
Yes.
Sure. There you go.
It's a really nice one.
Thank you. Okay, let me make you a coffee. Yes. Hi, morning. Just a minute. Will you be drinking along the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a minute, I'll get your coffee. How's it? Mm. Thank you. There you go. Have a good day. Bye bye. Hi, morning. Sure. Take to go. Have you here? Can you just take here? Thank you. Just wait for a short while. Thanks for joining. I'll be right back. Can't see the chair right now. There you go. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. $30 also burst. 30 seconds. I think can only take about 25 seconds. The cracking. Hi, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Yeah. We should meet up. Share. Is there a lot of grievances on the 78S? Personally, I don't know. I have to test more on the espresso, right? It's not fair to use it mainly for filtered. Because I thought maybe because the grinder can do, it stated can do both, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I will. And my own unit is probably used 20 times according to my friends. So it's definitely not seasoned. So let me test on the unseasoned burrs and see whether the taste is the same or different. Yeah, maybe we can do it now. Let's do it over there. Okay, let's switch the position. Okay, let me get my grinder out. Okay, by the way, it comes with a t-shirt, right? Timemore Sculptor t-shirt. Instruction. Right. The one the black version. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a bag of coffee that's going to be more balanced, uh, sweeter notes, okay, maybe fruity, so that in my normal pour, I shouldn't be tasting the bitterness from it, right? So I think the best I will try is my Yunnan red wine. So let's try that. And for the setting on the Timemore Sculptor, usual for filtered, I will grind to the coarses. Alright, so let's turn it on first. Yeah, this grinder has no issue. The button works nicely. Yeah. So there's no, I don't have to press it many times. So I'm very sure that my cleanse unit is 40. Right, so let's get the coffee and then let's do a test. It's the coffee you're going to try today. Alright, this is nice. Alright, so let's dose. Another thing is that if I'm gonna do a live feed to this grinder, I'll need to get another cup. Right, let's get another dosing cup. Okay, I'll be using the one from my DS64V. Right, let's do 20 grams. By the way, this is an unseasoned 78S, unseasoned. Means the beans that going through is less than probably 200 grams. Almost brand new. I want to grind at the slowest RPM. Yes, it's already the slowest. Let's switch it on. Wait for the RPM to ramp up. Okay. Slow feed. think there's a built-in timer on this machine because I just realized it stopped halfway. Okay. So I think for the first one, let's knock it out. Should we knock it? Because if I knock it, there'll be a fine coffee powder. Grind is Timemore is the workflow was too used to. Yeah, definitely. DS64 is just pour on top, and especially the Gen. Yes, I got a new one. My customer who bought this didn't like it, so he said, "Will I be interested to get it?" So I got it at a Kickstarter price from him. Yeah, so this is the black one. Yeah. So I think we will knock it, right? Let's knock it 5 times. Now let's brew a cup of coffee. Let's heat it up. Let's raise the camera a little bit higher. Smells great. Whew. Yes. So if you have any question, feel free to ask. Which RPM are you grinding at? I'm grinding at the slowest RPM. Yeah, I'll be doing another proper video on the tasting mode on different RPM. The coffee is very fresh. I think the lowest RPM, I think, let me check it later, right? By the way, is the sound quality okay? The main thing I want to do is to test whether the slight bitter aftertaste for filter coffee on the Timemore 078S is there. Now I have 2 machines to compare, same machine, same grinders, just different color. I'm very curious to find out whether the taste of the bitterness is inherent due to the process. Morning. I'm doing a slightly less than 1:15, so maybe 1:14 kind of ratio. Extracting about 280 grams of liquid, but of course that's inclusive of the coffee bed. let's taste it. Put the kettles aside. That's great, yes. So let's try the coffee. The aroma is good. You know what? There's a little bit of bitterness, but very, very subtle. In fact, this is not too bad. Sweetness is not as high as I expected it to be. Maybe I should let it cool a little bit more. But yeah, there's still a hint, a very fine faint, a very slight hint of bitterness at the back. Yeah, so this is not something I expect from this coffee, but yet it gives me these tasting notes. But it does give me, other than the hint of bitterness at the back, the sweetness is slightly lesser than I expected it to be. Smells is good. Yeah, smells is good. No problem with the smell. Morning, Thomas. Yeah, I think it could be the burr alignment. I'm not too sure. My white grinder is still there at the counter. Maybe later, when I'm making my second cup, I'll make it from that white color grinder from my friend, and to taste whether the coffee taste is actually similar to this one. That is a seasoned machine. This one is not seasoned machine. This one is almost brand new. Probably 20 shots or less. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think this tastes better. I don't know why. Does seasoning help? That's a question that I ask. My DF64V is an unseasoned machine. I don't season my machines. I don't season my grinders. Right out of the box, it doesn't have the hint of bitterness on the DF64V, on the DLC burr. Even on the stock burr on the DF64 Gen 2, it doesn't have the taste of the bitterness. Yeah, I think, okay, you can see now, let's do a test whether I can find the chirping point or the 0 point. So now the grinder is on. It's getting finer. See, this is already at 0. And the burrs are not touching. See, the burrs are not touching at all, which means this is not the burr touch point at 0. So I'm not too sure whether this can be adjusted so that I can have the burr touch point at 0. Yeah, so I have to study how to open this grinder up. Yeah, and we're opening the grinder void warranty. I'm not too sure. It can be adjusted really easily. Okay, you can remove the dowel plates unscrew the smart pin, move one point to the left to go final. Just pull out the dial, just pull the dial out. So this one can be pulled out. Ah, okay, yes. Oh, in fact, it's magnetized. Oh, there's a hole there. Can you see there? Oh, okay. So it's pretty simple, just remove like that. Right, and I think, yeah, there are a few screws at the side. 6 screws, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 screws there. Ah, okay. So we use some magnets to hold it together. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it's a good thing that I learned about this. I didn't look at other people's channel before I do my video. Yeah, I wasn't exactly following this Timemore Sculptor until my friend told me about it. Right. Yeah, so just get it and try. Right. Now the bitterness become more apparent as it cools. Yeah, bitterness is not something that I like. Yeah, I think it's becoming more apparent as it cools down. No, it's interesting. How come every single coffee that I do has this bitterness? It has to do with the type of burr that's inside. Okay, let me bring out another grinder and let's do another cup. By the way, this machine is from MHW-3BOMBER. I never really use this because I don't really like the sharp teeth burrs. Okay, let's make another cup of coffee with this. It's variable RPM as well. Can you hear? The motor sounds a lot louder. Really? This particular one? I have the Fuji Royal, which I'm going to bring and compare as well. So let me try this. Let's make another cup. So this one, the burr set is very, very interesting. Let me take it out and show you. A lot easier to take out. Basically, just unscrew these two. and your burr carrier pops out. You can see it's titanium coated. You can see the burrs there. This is what you call the shark's teeth. You produce a lot more fine gas when the key drop out. Okay, so now let's push it back. Okay, so installing back is pretty easy as well. And that's it. So this is also from China by MHW-3BOMBER. Right, let's measure some coffee and grind it. Right, let's do another 20 grams. Oh, okay, it fits. Let's use this one. Okay, you may want to listen to the sound. I'm also going to do a slow flip. So there's a switch here allows you to drop the pins in, so you can put the pins inside and open. But I'm just going to slowly dose it. I'm also going to do it at the lowest RPM. This one can grind really coarse. Right, so at 1, you can hear the bird chirping. Let me even bring my mic closer. Can you hear that? Yeah, so this is true 0. Okay, let me try at 4, and then we see the grind size. See, at 4 it's already coarser than 18 on the Timemore. Right, because Timemore is espresso dedicated. So I think I will go with this grind size. So let's do a slow feed. A bit louder. You see the pattern? Okay. So it's done. There's no timer on this grinder, so you grind all the way until you copy power off. I can see there's a lot more fine. Yeah, in this. So let's shake it. Make sure the fines are even. Okay, let's pull another cup. See what tasting note we are getting from there. by the way, if you're not familiar with this grinder is from MHW-3BOMBER. So, what am I doing here? Okay, let's get ready the sugar paper. By the way, water is at 92 degrees Celsius. Oh, surprising. As it cools, the bitterness is almost gone. I mean, when it cools means probably slightly lower than temperature, room temperature. Yeah. Yeah. I have this grinder for quite some time. We have this manual level espresso machine. Yeah. I think they have sent the Sonic S7 to a lot of popular influencer around. But interesting thing is they don't send the dealer. I asked a demo machine. They want us to pay for it, which I find totally ridiculous. As a dealer, they should send one unit to us so that we can test, and they send it to influencer, which by they are not selling the machine for you. So I'm a little bit pissed because of that. Yeah, I guess the Chinese manufacturers are like that. Let's try the coffee anyway. Let's try when it's hot. Aroma is there. Yes, I'll be bringing the MHW-3B, but not so soon. This tastes better. I'm not joking. No bitterness at all. Very sweet. I'm surprised because even with the fine coffee powder that comes out, the clarity is there. This is a much better cut as compared to the Timemore 078S. So, by the way, this one is brew dedicated, right? This is espresso dedicated, so it's not fair. It's not a fair test. It was good. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a much better cup. This is the kind of coffee that I expect from my midnight red wine. Tastes a lot better. Right? Okay, so I think let's see any other questions. The Sonic S7, unless they give me a pre-unit, otherwise I will not be importing. I don't care what other distributor do. I think it's not right to do that. Thanks TW for joining. Thanks Aping for joining. Okay. Let's see. Chip pins from Sydney to season the grinder. Yeah. My friend seasoned it for 4 kg, so I don't know. It still tastes bad. Yeah. I think this grinder, I didn't really season this grinder from MHW-3BOMBER as well. So it's not seasoned. So I think seasoning or not, yes, it may improve the taste slightly, but it doesn't improve a lot. Like for example, my Timemore, black Timemore 70S is not seasoned, but this tastes already better than my white color one, which my friend seasoned with a 4 kg. So I don't know what's wrong with this grinders anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Thanks for joining this morning. I'll see you again.